Hey guys, Steve Welch, Beam of Toyota in Nashville again. Wanted to go over the Pro. I have teased that we're going to go over the Pro here. I have done this by myself here a few days ago. Will Taylor is the one that is the proud owner of this vehicle. So wanted to get with him. He is going to be fully customizing this vehicle. He's started his own YouTube channel as well, so I will link that below the description as well. And he'll talk about a little bit about what he's done and what he plans to do and a couple other things here. I'm going to turn it over to Will here so he can do that for you. I'll go over the truck here in just a second for you.
Guys, Will Taylor, Beam Toyota. Yes, the all-new exclusive TRD Pro Tundra, solar octane, first one on the ground in Nashville. It's an absolutely lovely truck. Have put 1,400 miles on the truck so far, no issues whatsoever. Great fuel economy anywhere, depending on how you drive it in normal eco sport mode, anywhere from 16.1 to 18.4 so far is what we've gotten so far. A couple little things I've done in the truck. Basically just some small things. Tinted the windows so far, front, rear, sun strip. Added some rough country infab steps because I couldn't get the factory ones available from Toyota right from the get-go. So found them from rough country, got some infab steps. I also ordered the factory Toyota tonneau cover, trifold. It is actually very easy to install yourself. It took about an hour or so to install ourselves. I'll show you how it operates. Folds up, tri-fold, just like your backflip. I think backflip teamed up with Toyota, as well as it will go up against the cab and lock into place with the struts. Very easy to use, very easy. This truck did not come with the factory spray and bed liner, so all I did was I spent $180, bought the Tundra bed mat, so everything doesn't move around. Great way to save, you know, around $400. Also, exclusively, as we're talking about modifications and doing different things to the truck, I have teamed up with a nationwide lift company. It's coming, guys. I'm not going to explain right now or let loose who I'm teaming up with. The truck is getting dropped off next week. It'll be gone for a week, but they are going to offer an exclusive 3-inch lift kit or a 3.2 level kit for the all-new TRD Pro Tundra. Stay tuned. There will be more pictures, more videos to come, but I have teamed up with a nationwide lift company for them to produce the first lift for the TRD Pro. They're going to offer a 3-inch kit as well as a 3.2 level kit. Stay tuned. I will tag them in a further email as well as a video for you guys to see who we've teamed up with. Again, we'll keep you in the loop of what's going on with the video to come.
All right, guys. Want to thank Will again for letting me go over his truck for you. After this here, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I went over, of course, on his truck before he did a couple of these mods to it with the steps and that. It's always hard for us to kind of get together because we both tend to stay a little bit busy, but definitely check out Will's channel. I'm going to show you the rest of the truck here as we go kind of through it. Definitely like and comment. Appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you soon. All right, so we're gonna take a better look here at the Pro. You're gonna be able to see some things about it. Of course, this is solar octane. See some things about it as it comes from the factory. A couple of mods he's already made to it. But Will has been busting some bugs in this thing, so you'll see some bugs on here as well. But just a very, very awesome car. First thing I wanna show you here, truck, of course, is you'll see that you have lights. These are on the front and on the back. If you look real close, you'll see the TRD in there. So that's actually something that's carried throughout the vehicle. Those little Easter eggs, as they like to call them, things that are that you'll see with the truck. You'll notice down here this pattern that's on several spots on the truck. You'll notice that's carried through a lot. These are your fog lights. I'll turn those on here for you a little bit. Of course, that light bar, that is the first thing that was really released about the new Pro. They just had the silhouette, and I'll show you a picture of the very first thing that they had done. But they had the silhouette out, and it had just that light bar lit up, and we're all like, oh, it's a new Pro. But the Heritage Grill, that's something that you'll find on the Pro. I'm sure people will start modifying their trucks when it's not a Pro to have that Heritage Grill where it spells out Toyota on there. You'll also see the TRD when you're looking in there through the bugs, of course. This thing smashes some bugs, which is really awesome too. So you'll see as you look on your fenders that same pattern that we were talking about. Obviously you have a Pro grill, or Pro wheel that is on there too. So that is something that's that, you know, it's a very common look. Toyota likes to use the TRD wheels on a lot of them, like TRD off-roads and things like that. You'll have a TRD wheel that will be on the vehicle for that, of course. So if you're wondering the size on it, right here, 285 65 R18 is your size on that wheel. You can take a really good look in here, see the suspension that's under here. A lot of people have asked to kind of take a look at the suspension on the Pro, giving you a really good look here. They've redesigned the suspension completely, of course, for the new year here. You have that TRD sway bar that's under there as well, but giving you guys a good look under there. Skid plate, of course, that's standard. You don't have the air dam under there for the Pro, but you do have the skid plate. You'll also notice under here you have some cameras under here. That's the panoramic view monitor. That is a really cool feature to use as well. So you can have several different looks as you're looking around the vehicle. So you've got your black handles on there. I know Will plans on changing those to color keyed as he goes, but the standard is going to be with the black here. You're going to have the ability, you just grab the door handle, it will open, and you can touch. You do have your smart key system that is on here. You can also use your key, which is right here, and you can actually link your key once you've done your phone and everything else. For the connected side, you can link your key to where it sees your key and it will automatically move your seat to where you want to go. If you look right here, you'll see it does have blind spot monitor. Then also it has a self-dimming mirror. So that's something else that you have on this vehicle. Like I said, this is a solar octane, of course. You'll notice the mud guards down there. That's going to be standard on the Pro. That's going to be something that they do, of course. You can see all the fenders have the same look to them here. TRD exhaust system on there, which you got the blacked out look there to them. You'll also notice right here you have your bump that you can just bump and it's going to drop that tailgate. All right, so you can do what you want to with that. Of course, Will's got some stuff in here, but obviously he's already using his truck, of course. But this does not have the spray and bed liner. I know Will plans on putting a mat in here instead of putting a spray and bed liner in there. You'll also notice right here that you have Tundra spelled out on the top. That's going to be standard on all of them, of course. The bed lights are inside here as well, so you can kind of see his bed lights there. He's also got the bed cover that's installed, the Toyota bed cover here. So slow lower tailgate, you saw that. You also have the light that's on here. So that light is actually pretty bright. You can kind of get a good look at it there, but it'll actually light up the trailer hitch and the ball for you there. The rear lights right here are very nice as well. They are very bright to help you out. You can see that pattern's also carried through there. You also have your 4-way and your 7-way plugs there so that you can haul something, of course. Towing package is standard. You can see your TRD Pro is stamped into the grill there as well. You also obviously see the whole bumper is all color coded as well. Some people have asked, can you do it from this side? And you can't, obviously drop it from this side, but you can drop it from right here and drop that that tailgate that way. So like I said, really awesome truck. If you look, you can see back here you've also got your red for the fender wells, or your fender flares, because it's slightly wide when it comes to what's normal. You have to have that obviously there to brighten up. And then you'll also notice up here you have these that are also in the top right there. So back window does roll down. Really cool feature as well. You can also see that it's got the digital rear view mirror that is on their standard as well. Really cool. Your smart key, obviously you can use it on both sides here to lock and unlock the door. Really awesome truck, guys. I've drove it. This is a fun truck to drive. It is a really cool vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take you guys inside the truck now, and we'll have some fun inside the truck. All right, so entering the truck here, guys, we're going to take a look. You're going to notice on the Pro, obviously you have your ability to fold the mirrors in, of course. There's your mirrors, obviously your auto down windows, of course. You can set your seat positions, of course, and like I said, you can set that to your key, so once you open the door, it will definitely turn that on for you. Power seat, You'll notice, you know, airbag, obviously you can see this pattern that's running all the way through the Pro. Just a really, really nice feature. It's all the red stitching. And the headrest is nice, bulky. It's really comfortable to actually put your head on. Obviously very large on the inside down here. He's obviously got some stuff in here, but you can kind of see that very large on the inside. Four-wheel drive shifts right here. Brake hold. You have your straight path assist on the back if you're going to tow. Panoramic view monitor, of course. Your wireless charger. All your drive mode, crawl control, all of that is right there as well. Very, very easy to get to. Things over here on this side, you're going to see that you can turn on the back light, of course. That's your automatic high beams. Your fuel door, you actually have a locking fuel door. So you press and hit that, and you'll notice that your fuel door pops open, right? And then you can shut that back up. So fuel doors definitely has a lock on there. That's your brightness on your dash, of course. Your trip, your parking brake, or your rear parking assist, so if you're backing into something, it can actually brake for you. This turns on that light bar. You need your bright lights on for that to work. Heated steering wheel, and then your power outlet. All right, so if you take a look at the steering wheel, you're going to see here too, you have TRD down here on the center. That's going to be pretty cool as well, just to kind of have that. Your Pro, you also have your red stripe on the top. All of your radio controls over here, your dynamic cruise control, your lane departure, all of that stuff is right here for you. Now obviously this one's got your Pro mats, which will come with it. Your TRD Pro will have that. And I'm going to kind of show you a little bit about the rest of the interior here before we go and start this up. You'll also see the Toyota on the dash there. Really cool feature on the dash there for the Toyota side. The Toyota sign that's there. You also have the ability that you can, you know, obviously lift this up, you know, and kind of see in there, and then this will also slide forward and back for you for if you need to get into there. Cup holders around it all over the place. You got them down over here, you got them in the doors as well, where you can kind of put bottles and things like that inside the doors, right? So all of that stuff is really cool. You also see down here JBL, so that should be where your amplifier is for your JBL system. The sound system in this thing is amazing, guys, so I will tell you that. So now as we look in the back, you can see your door panel trim, your red stitching, all of that. Your pattern is all carried through back here. You do have this center console right down here, of course. You have the back area back here that here's where your subwoofer is for your JBL. Your tools are over there, of course. Like I said, your pattern's carried all the way through. Now this is where you're a little bit different. You pull this handle here, or actually you don't need to pull it, you just pull it to get it down, but your hybrid battery is under here. All right, you can see your vent for your battery is over here, so you don't have the storage that you have in the twin turbo non-hybrid. You just have your all of your hybrid battery options are down there. You pull that and you can drop that back down. Seat pockets in each of the back up there. Your vents, you do have vents in the back. You have USB ports down here. You have a C style port, and then your old style port, and then you have your 120 volt 400 watt plug that is back there. Just like I said. Oh, and by the way, did you notice that? Panoramic sunroof, guys, and this thing opens, the front of it opens. It is really, really awesome. Gotta love the pano. It just makes it feel so open. You can see how light it is inside the truck. It just feels very, very open on the inside. And like I said, that back glass will go down, of course. You also have the ability, if you need to for any reason, you can lift these up and you can drop those down, give yourself a little bit more of a view out of the back window if you need to. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pop up over here and we're going to take a look at the interior. All right, so what we're going to do here, I'm going to just, obviously I have the smart key in here. You'll see you have your TRD, the red TRD button. And we've fired it up. You can see your iForce Max. It's going to show you one of the state parks there. Anytime that you drive. Now obviously it says vehicle will turn off if it's left parked for an hour. That's something that they're doing. I'm going to go ahead and shut the door here. We'll kind of look here and you'll see that you've got a couple of gauges here. So you got your iForce Max, so you've got your PSI, and you got your max gauge. This is just showing your battery information on your hybrid. I'll kind of see if I can get us a little bit closer to it. So, and then that's showing your pressure for your turbo there, right? You can change the center over there to different drive modes. You can go into normal, eco. I'm not going to change Will's settings a whole lot here. He's in eco here, but you can change all of that kind of stuff very easily. And you'll pop back over to what you're looking at there. It's just a really awesome truck. So now I will mention, you're probably seeing the miles per gallon there. This is on its first tank of gas. They say it gets a little bit better as you go, of course, but I will mention that Will doesn't know how to not put his foot in the truck. So if you drive it a little bit better, you get a little bit better, of course. But do want to show you this over here. You've got this map, which, see if I can get a pretty good view on it here for you to be able to see it. You also have other maps that you can use. You can use Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Those are wireless here. You also have a lot of things you can do with, like, your radio. You can do, you know, go into your phone. You can change things with the vehicle, of course. Your settings, you can see all different kinds of things that are in here that you can actually change on the settings. I'm not going to go through his personal stuff just because I don't want to, right? Dual climate control, you can change this up or down. It's very easy to do that. Heated seats, cooled seats. This will shut off the power to the back seat. If you don't want nobody back there to get in the air, you can do that. See how long it takes them to smoke it out, right? So this is the JBL system. It is a really awesome system. So here, let me just see if go to radio here. You can kind of see how this works. Obviously he's not using his radio, but you know, you can go to, let's do 752, right? So, but I'll turn it off for just a second. So anyway, but that's just kind of showing you that. Don't want to get into any copyright stuff, of course, but just switching back over to, you know, other things, of course. So gonna shut that back off. Like I said, not trying to get into anything like that, but auto is down here for your you know, if you wanted to do like automatic temperature settings, anything like that, of course. Your back window is now up here, right? So it's push to open. So if you push it, you'll be able to see that it opens down there. Pull it and it goes up back there. Your SOS button is right there. Your door, you also have, this is where you actually will open or close your, this will open the shade or close the shade. That will open the sunroof or close the sunroof, and it does have a vent option as well. You also have panoramic, or sorry, your digital rearview mirror. I did another video on that. That is something that is really cool, but it's on this one as well. Garage door openers, of course, are on there. Just there's nothing on this truck that you wouldn't want, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pop the headlights on here. I'm going to turn the headlights to bright lights, and I'm going to turn on the light bar. All right, so now we can kind of take a look here. I'm going to show you what the light bar looks like. So obviously you have the headlights on and the light bar, and if you get to the right angle to be able to see how that light bar really looks, obviously in the daylight it's not near as impressive as it is at night, but once you get on there pretty close, you can kind of get an idea of how those things are aimed and how they look with what they'll do. Of course, all those lights turned on around the front. Of course, Tundra on the bottom, of course. And if you want, we'll go ahead and we'll turn on the we're gonna go ahead and turn on the lights on the bottom there. So I believe you actually have to have the fog lights on. I believe you have to shut off the other one. So let's just take a look and see if I'm right. There we go. So in order for your fog lights to be on, you have to shut off your light bar. So but that gives you an idea of what those look like, of course. Just a really cool truck. So obviously this right here is really cool too. I like that for the padded for your seat. And then you could obviously have your auto lights on and that too. So taking a look underneath the truck here, guys. So if you want to look at the rear suspension, it's definitely different than what it used to be, of course. So it has redone it all. Kind of taking a look there. What I'll do is I'll pop around to the other side here, and I'll show you under the front as well. So there's in your back there. Then I'm going to pop up under here for you. Get you look at the hybrid system, engine, transmission, all that. And you got your skid plate, of course, right there. And here's a look at the engine of this beautiful, beautiful truck. The I-Force Max. You got, obviously, anywhere you see the orange cables going in, you have the power going, of course. But definitely a beautiful, beautiful vehicle here. So, and then I've had some people on another video ask about why there's two different, looks like you have an intercooler and then your engine. So you've got one of the antifreezes is going to your intercooler and the other one's going to your engine. So it shows which one's going where, if you kind of take a quick look at it there. But definitely beautiful. You can kind of take a look down here. You can see your fans are down there, of course. Like relay fuses, all your brakes. Kind of take a look down on the side over here. Just trying to give you guys a really good look at the engine. That way you can take a look and see what you like, what you don't. So you can see you've got twin air filters over here. So you got right and left set on the other side. So you have twin air filters on either side of it. Just really, really sweet. But yeah, just a really, really awesome engine. Definitely a lot of power, of course. 437 horsepower, 583 foot-pounds of torque. That torque's at like 2,400 RPM. The horsepower, I believe, is at 5,300 if I remember correctly. You can kind of take a look up top, you know, if you want to see what the top of the hood looks like, of course. Struts on either side, so you're not holding the hood up, of course, as you do anything there. But really awesome, awesome little truck here. So all right, guys, we're inside the Pro here. We're going to take it for a ride here real quick. Got Will over here ready to drive, and we're going to see if he can put his foot to the floor. So
it's hammer down in sport mode.
You can see the map, of course, there, which is gives you what you're in. Let's have some fun. for traction control?
It's got to be under 30 miles an hour. Turn it off. It won't work after 30.
That's interesting.
It's terrible where nothing works.
What about pano view? Pretty cool feature. So obviously this is the panoramic view. You got both sides. When you back up, it'll do the same thing. But you hit the button right there for that. Got brake hold, got electronic parking brake, your brake controllers over on the side over here.
And your traction control button will only turn off if you're under 30 miles an hour or right there close to it.
Well, what do you guys think? So like I said, Will's going to be modding this truck. He's going to be adding some things to it, making it more of his own, which that's not uncommon for Tundra owners. So what do you guys think about this truck? It's the first hybrid in Nashville, right? So I'm really glad that Will got it. It's a really nice truck to be able to take a look at, and I appreciate him obviously working with me, letting me go over his truck for you guys. And definitely check out his new channel. He's gonna be going over all the mods and stuff that he's doing to his truck, and kind of living a day in the life kind of thing with the truck there. And I'll go ahead and I'll link that below my video as well, so you guys can keep up with what he's doing to his truck. So Steve Welch with Beaman Toyota, beautiful Nashville. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Check out some of my other videos on the Tundra, of course, but definitely like, subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Steve Welch, Beaman Toyota, beautiful Nashville. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.